Stay safe.
Stay active.
And stay healthy.
Hi there, I'm Chris Dickinson from Past Physical Activity and Sports Specialists, and today we're going to be doing lesson 5 of our year 3 and 4 athletics lessons, looking at the push throw or the shot put throw. So for today we're going to be doing lots of activities using our arms. So we're going to start off with a warm-up to make sure that our arms and our shoulders are nice and loose, to make sure that we don't hurt them whilst we're throwing with our maximum power. So we're going to start off with some nice simple shoulder circles where we're going to go backwards, going over the top and round. Try to think about bringing your shoulders to your earlobes each time. We're then going to go forwards. And we're going to go backwards with our elbows. So put your hands onto your shoulders and circle your elbows backwards. About 5 times, and then we'll reverse to go forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now up to our full arm, so full arm backwards, going round 1, 2, 3, trying to go as far back as you can, 4 and 5, and you guessed it, forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, because we're going to be throwing from our necks, we need to make sure our necks are nice and warmed up, so we're going to put our ear down onto one shoulder, over to the other side, back to the middle before going down, chin on your chest, and then looking upwards. One more time, ear on your shoulder, other side, forwards, and backwards. Okay, a little bit of coordination now. We're going to do those 2 sets, but we're going to join them together. So I'm going to do small circles forwards with my ear on my shoulder, backwards on the other shoulder, elbows whilst leaning forwards, elbows backwards, full arm forwards while I go onto one ear, and full arm backwards whilst I go to the other ear. Excellent, so if you want to carry on with that, you can pause the video here and carry on with your stretching warm-up. Okay, for the next activity, you are going to need a large ball. So I've got a football here, but you can use any large ball that you like. And we're going to be focusing on our chest push throw. So for our throw, we need to start off with the correct hand position, which is with our fingers and our thumbs behind the ball, making a triangular shape. Can you see how my thumbs are pointing together? And if my fingers were longer, they'd join up to make a triangle. Then I'm going to take the ball into my chest with my elbows out to the sides. And then to push the ball forwards, I'm not going to go backwards first and then forwards. I'm going to go from here, pushing straight out in front of me. And the angle that I push out at is the angle that the ball will go at. So if I push upwards, it will go up, push diagonally, straight, or downwards to go at the floor. So what I'd like you to do for your first activity is I'd like you to stand facing a wall. And you're going to stand with your ball into your chest, and you're going to push the ball against the wall and then attempt to catch it again. If you manage to catch it, then take a step backwards. Take the ball into your chest again and try to push the ball against that wall and back, and forwards and back. And each time that you manage to catch the ball, I'd like you to take a further step away from the wall. However, the first time that you drop the ball, or the ball bounces before it gets back to you, you go right back to the start. So right back close to the wall again, short push, take a step back, take a step back, take a step back to see how far away from the wall you can get. So pause the video here and give that one a try. Okay, hopefully now you've had a practice at using the chest push technique. We can see how far we can get it to go. So don't forget, when we're measuring a chest push, it's about where the ball bounces. So for this activity, you're going to need some markers to mark where the ball bounces, not where it finishes, not where it rolls to, where it takes its first bounce. So we're going to set up on a line. We're going to go into our chest push position, hands behind the ball, elbows out to the sides. And I'd like you to push the ball as far as you can, and then mark the first point where it lands. Then collect your ball, go back to the start again, and you're going to try and repeat it to try and throw the ball past your previous marker. If you manage to beat the marker, then you can move the marker up. If you don't manage to beat it, then leave the marker where it is. Go back to the beginning, and then each time you're trying to throw further than you did the first time. So it's all about trying to beat your personal best each time with a longer and longer throw. So give that a try, and then we're going to go over some points to try and make those throws go even further. Okay, so hopefully you've had a go at marking your score and you've now beaten your personal best, maybe a couple of times. So now just a couple of tips on how we can make our throw go further. So we're now going to add a step. So this time, as you're pushing the ball, holding the ball out to your sides, as you push the ball, we're going to step up with one foot and step as you push through. So we're going to go up and push through with one step there. So give that a try and see if that makes your ball go further. Okay, the next thing that you could try is trying to arch your back. So as you go to throw the ball, lean backwards before leaning forwards. So I'm going to hold the ball into my chest. As I go to throw the ball, I'm going to lean back and then push as well. And that actually allows me to use my leg muscles to help with the power of my throw. So give that a try now, leaning backwards before you push the ball forwards. Okay, hopefully you've enjoyed our chest throw, chest push lesson, and you've managed to beat your personal best a few times. So I hope you join us next week for our lesson 6 of athletics, and please remember to stay safe, stay active and stay healthy.